when you've been coaching in the, college or something for 25 years, you have your offense and you have a freshman or a rookie quarterback. How hard is it going to be for you to just like rip out half your playbook and be like, no, guys, we're just going to, dial it back now because it's like, how hard is that to go pull that back?
Not hard at all. I like winning. Winning is more important than all these stats and all that you got going on. I like winning. We'll get. I tell kids this now when I'm coaching college. Like I'm at Cal yesterday. I'm talking to the running back, Javian Thomas, who had a good one. Right, our boy was hurt. Pete. He will play next week though. He wasn't hurt. He could have played, but we're playing San Diego State. There's no point of you getting hurt against San Diego State, making it worse. But I'm telling the running back like you're a redshirt freshman, and you're gonna have some good games. But understand this: you're not going to the NFL after your redshirt freshman year. I can promise you, these GMs when they put in your tape, they ain't watching your redshirt freshman year. So develop and grow, right? Get to your junior year, then let's all right. So that's kind of what you tell these young quarterbacks in college today. Like, yeah, it's good that you're starting as a true freshman, and those things is great. But I promise you, you can have a great true freshman year and have a very shitty sophomore, junior, senior year, or great 2 years and have a bad sophomore, junior year. That's going to drop your draft stock because I can't draft you when you're 18, 19. I just can't.
100%. 100%. 100%.
How bad?
I don't go back. Even like right now, I have a bunch of names I have to do. And I wait till I get at least 3 to 4 games in the system against talent.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I evaluate them. They could be redshirt sophomores, they could be redshirt juniors, true juniors, or seniors, or super seniors. It doesn't matter. I all my report goes off of. I'll watch them in the summertime in the old school tape, but they change. Some better, some worse. Yeah. And it's always this year. I want 2024 tape, and Peter can tell you this. We talk about it all the time. That's how I evaluate their draft status for coming out this year in the draft.
You don't go back and look at their say freshman tape and go, oh wow, look how much they've improved in 3 years. Like if you really like them, how far back would you go?
You know what? I never go back on the tape. I'll remember guys like when I saw Frank. I was down in Miami and it was Clinton Portis and it was Willis McGahee, and they were the two backs at Miami at the time. And Frank was a true junior or true freshman. So I watched him play in the fourth quarter. I mean, he was third string at best, whatever it was. And I'm like, holy Christ, he's better than all of them. And then I remember going to watch Florida State the same year, and Anquan Bolden all of a sudden went from being a quarterback to playing wide receiver. And I'm at the game, and the first 2 catches he gets are both touchdowns. I'm like, wow. So you remember that stuff. It's not like you go back and watch the tape. It's just mental memory. So all of a sudden they become, sophomores, juniors, seniors, whenever they're draft eligible, the third year out of high school. Then you always recall it.
Because there are certain guys, Scott, when you're watching tape and maybe you're scouting a third or fourth round receiver or whatever, and all of a sudden there's just one guy just jumping off the tape.
Yep.
Yeah, who the heck? He's some, freshman or sophomore. You're like, all right, correct. I'm going to keep an eye because I know I'm watching this guy, and I know this guy's going to, give him 4th round grade, which is not a bad grade, correct. But he ain't snapping on tape either, though.
Correct. No. You see it all the time, and that's, nowadays with all the social media, you see all this kind of stuff, whatever. But back in the day, when I just watching tape, I'm like, who the hell's that left end? Oh, smokes. And he's like, he's a true freshman. And I'm like, what's his name? Javon Clowney. I'm like, oh, okay, I remember it. I remember it. Because you're right, Peter. No, as you're well aware, you watch a lot of tape. It just stands out. Guys making plays all over the field. You're like, wow, quarterbacks making throws, receivers making plays, running fast.